Alright, welcome back guys to Prison Architect. This will be episode 9, or yeah, this will be episode 9. I don't know why, but I have a hard time kind of remembering which episode it is, specifically, if it's 8 or if it's 9, but I just remembered that we did 8, so, but yeah, we're on to episode 9. Everything's looking great here in the prison. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Oh man. And we just released somebody else on good behavior. And we, in the last episode, we kind of started out with our, we mostly completed this, the snitch ward, as I like to call it. Here, add in a couple of kitchen doors. We're not going to add a door into the, and get rid of that in planning. Oh, somebody just escaped. We're gonna have to do a shakedown. Oh dear lord. Seems like these guys almost escaped themselves. What is this guy going on about? Anyway. Alright, so do we have any common rooms up here? I think that's also what we need. We need to have a couple of common rooms, like, right up here. So I think we want to, you know, actually do that. Not yet, though. But yeah, we do have to remove the tunnels. Oh boy. Look at all that. Like, these guys themselves. Like, they just barely escaped, too. They almost did. I know in the last episode I kind of did a thing where I said that I was sealing the perimeter. But of course I never actually did. We only sealed off this part, but it does look like we're going to have to seal off that part too. So, yeah. It does look like we do have to keep moving the tunnels, all that. I don't really see any more tunnels, but I thought I heard some kind of emerge. It's kind of up. Right there. Right in there too. See, everybody's just digging tunnels, man. I swear, man, this is, what is it, Vietnam? Basically just all over again, man. Everybody's dealing with all these fucking tunnels and shit. We're gonna have to get some lights in here, too. Just kind of brighten up that yard to make sure, you know, people aren't getting completely massacred and, you know, while they're under the watchful eye of, those guards. So, here we go. There we go. Get him a nice radio going on in the corner here. Maybe get something going on in there too. But we do need metal detectors going through here. And so let's quickly hook those up to the wiring. Alright. So that's hooked up. So we got plenty of guards in the area too. Or well, at least a couple. So I think we'll be fine for now. What I wanted to add right in front of that couch right there was a television. Maybe just a small TV. I mean, why do they need something that's big? I mean, come on. They're in prison. So, you know, they don't need anything fancy. But who cares? Maybe a couple of weight benches outside for these guys too. Just that way they could stay strong and stay aware of all those people that are trying to kill them. Mayor Calvin Heller is calling, so let's answer. Disaster at a nearby prison has rendered a whole section of the facility unusable. You have no choice but to transfer the prisoners there to your prison. As there are no other suitable facilities nearby, they will be arriving soon. Okay. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with a bunch of these prisoners, because I barely even have capacity for, you know, the ones that I have now. It does look like we have an electric chair now. It does look like we unlocked that. So that's good. It's very good. Alright. Maybe even get some prayer mats in here too. I could get rid of that one bench. Get a couple prayer mats going. Let's go. Have like all those, so that way there's plenty of religion to go around, plenty of Jesuses to go around. Alright, but we are going to have to quickly bring that water pipe all the way down here. And through out here. And get one going right there. Yeah, you know what? Let's cover up some of those small pipes and do that instead. But we are gonna have to get some small pipes going on through here. Make sure that the shower is all kind of hooked up and everything. There we go. There we go. And then get it kind of flowing in over there. Make sure that everything's... Oh, never mind. Make sure everything's kind of in place. Everything's in order. There we go. Trying to figure out a good spot to put these tables. But I can't seem to properly... Can't seem to find a proper spot. I mean, there'll be okay. It doesn't look great, but why not? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then maybe a, I don't know. Not a TV. I don't want to do a TV just yet. I don't think it would fit anyway. Or at least for the, you know, setting. But we are going to need, like, a radiator kind of coming throughout this area. So let's kind of get one kind of going in right there. Maybe one up in the common room, but they are going to need maybe a hot water heater somewhere in this area. Not entirely sure where we should get a hot water heater, though. I don't want to put it somewhere stupid. There we go. Actually, let's go into utilities. Let's get the water kind of flowing down there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that, you know, get all the hot water kind of flowing through. There we go. I think that'll be okay for now. Get some of that kind of flowing down here, even though it might not flow down there. But that's me talking. I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, one thing I did have in mind for classrooms instead, we could get education kind of rolling in through here. I think that'll be okay. But we definitely need some common rooms, so we do need to quickly lay out our plans for death row, I think. I think that would be a good start. So what we could have here, maybe the door here, airlock right here, and then right there can be an opening, and maybe even have a cell right here with all the luxuries and accommodations. I assume we should have some of those, but I'm not entirely sure yet. This area around here can be the area in which the guy gets executed. Let me see here. Electric chair delivered 2,000 volts of justice. Okay, so what is this right here? Like three things right here. Let me see here. I would assume it'd be like 3, or no. Would it be? No. It would be 4. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it would be exactly that. So we have the electric chair right there. Or better yet, we might actually want to put that up against, like, maybe the chapel area. I don't know. Maybe we could do it like that? No? Get rid of that tree, though. We do have to dismantle that. and kind of make way for this area. But then, of course, we could have, you know, some seating right around here. Just all around here. There we go. Everybody, you know, front row gets to watch this guy die. So yeah, that basically takes care of it. Of course, we are going to need... Let's see here. Get a double door kind of going on in there. And yeah, I think that would be okay for now. This could be the cell. Main area. I think that'll be okay. But we are going to have to get more capacitors. And probably a lot more. Maybe at least 2 or 3 more. I think that would work. Okay. So, we do need to finish off the kitchen. So, let's do that. But we are going to need a sink real quick. Let's get that kind of going in there. A fridge. There we are. It's kind of crammed in there, but, you know, I don't think it's supposed to look entirely pretty. Anyway. Here, let's see. Yeah. Protected only. Well, staff only, I think. You know what? Let's do it protective only. There we go. Alright. And then, of course, the yard is theirs. And let's get those hot water pipes kind of going in there, too, for the radiators. Just to make sure that they're not cold throughout the winter. But these guys, doesn't it need electricity as well? That's the problem, too. That's the problem, too. It needed electricity to get it running. Get it up and running. So, that's something that they have to get done. Okay, so what we can do, though, while we have education kind of unlocking within the next 8 hours, here we go. Hook up all the electrical to the fridge and all of the cookers. Fry some bastards. Okay, it looks like they're finally working on that. Okay. Alright. So we got death row planned out, but we are going to need some common rooms, you know, so that way, you know, they can feel like it's a common thing. Yeah. Anyway, really corny joke right there. That was really stupid. We are going to have to get rid of those tunnels, because we can't just have them, you know, sitting like that, you know, can't have like an underground pathway leading to what you believe is the outside, but ends up being the common room where they, you know, try to destroy your drug habits and whatnot. Okay, so it does seem like they have to... We do have to get the electrical kind of going through here. But these are going to be quite small common rooms, I'm not going to lie about that. Does seem like they have to kind of finish off the whole area. So, let's see. There we go. There we go. Should we go with brick or should we go with concrete? I think we should go with brick. I think it would look nice. Even though, you know, you got that boiler in the way, I think it'll be okay. It shouldn't be a problem. Ain't nothing but a thing. Alright. Actually, I should have planned it out a little bit. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is lay out the walls and then quickly... I think that could be one, and then that can be one. And I think they're all about equal. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're all actually equal without me having to actually do anything. So let's get some walls demolished out of here. There we go. And we do have that boiler in the way, but it ain't gonna bother anybody. I think it'll be fine. Oh wait, this guy's still trapped. Oh wait, they just busted down that wall and let him in. Okay, so the common room, common room, common room, common room. Yeah, my kind of lost track of where I was counting when I was kind of counting that out, because my my hand kind of slipped. It was really weird, but yeah, that ended up being what happened. So here we go. Get some chairs going on in here, and then we can get a couple chairs there. Same thing with this, I guess. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that. They're not going to be entirely equal, but who cares? I don't think it'll be something terrible. Let's get rid of that. No. There we go. I think that'll work for now. Maybe even get a couple radios going on in there too. I think that's something we should also look to do. Where is that radio? Radio. Maybe get a radio kind of going on somewhere, kind of fill up the space a little bit. Get it in the stupidest places that you can find them. Here would be nice. Okay. So we have common rooms available for all the people. And they can, you know, do whatever they want. They can listen to some Jesus music while they talk about Jesus. They can listen to some music about Allah while they talk about Allah. And, I mean, it's not really a prayer room, but, you know, they can do whatever they want. It's a common room, so there's a lot of common topics that they can talk about. Maybe enjoy a nice window, a couple nice windows while they're here in these beautiful, beautiful rooms. Maybe stare out at the black abyss that is just the outside world. So we have death row. We have basically almost everything here kind of set up for these guys. So what's kind of holding them up? I think it's... There we go. There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. So let's see if we can find ourselves a snitch. Let's pause the game here. Because I really want to find snitches. I really want to go out on that snitch hunt. And look for these guys to make sure that, you know, we put them in the right place. So that way, you know, nobody dies and, you know, nobody else has to, like, sit here and... I mean, it's ultimately their choice to, you know, kill snitches and, you know, get that extra 25 years tacked on to their sentence. And then have to deal with the consequences afterwards. Like, either, you know, they're going to die in prison or they're going to, you know, they're going to get out and nobody's going to want them because they're basically murderers. Like, it just... Some people, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you have such a short sentence compared to what you'll do if you kill somebody in prison. Man, it'll be... Your life is basically just another 25 years over something stupid, over you having a pissy episode. But yeah, I wouldn't know about that stuff because I've never been to prison. But anywho, unpause the game. Let's see about these guys. They got prisoner uniforms. People in the laundry room, they're working hard, those guys. Let's see about logistics. Let's get these guys kind of working. Let's go into the regime. Actually, not even the regime. The programs. General education qualification, foundation education program. Well, we don't have any classrooms yet, so behavioral therapy. Do we have a psychologist yet? I think we do. Behavioral therapy. There we go. Kind of make sure we get as many in there as possible. Spiritual guidance. We definitely need some of that, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because these people need Jesus more than anything. It's gonna be crazy. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be coming to this 7 to 9 session, so we're going to keep that from happening. But for the 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. session, and then the 5 to 7 session is where we're going to have people coming in the most. These guys, now that since we have an infirmary, we can get some drug addiction treatment kind of going on throughout the prison. It does seem like we can, you know, really only hold... Doesn't seem like we can have more than 2 people learning about it in the infirmary. No. Alright, so let's check on the overall temperature of the prison. Chapel is not too cold, but we are going to have to probably add a radiator in there. Some of these cells here are at 57 degrees, so I think what we should do is add a radiator just for their own, you know, just for their enjoyment. Okay. Maybe have one right there, and maybe another one in the chapel itself. And then we have to hook it up to the wiring. Yeah, that was the right place. Actually, yeah. Make sure I zoom in on it so that way I get the correct spot there. There we go. I did add 2 pipes for some stupid reason. There we go. And then add another one leading right up. There we go. I think that'll be okay. Then of course common rooms up here. Temperature. These guys got pretty neutral temperature up here, but these guys have like 53 degree weather. It's going to be awful. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, meanwhile. Okay, let's see here. Now the chapel's a little bit, you know, cooler, or at least a little more warm. And over here it's like 84. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be surprised if people weren't trying to escape from there. We're going to have to get one in here when we get it. The temperature is 73 degrees. Is actually like 60, about, yeah, like 73 degrees at the coldest, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so what else do we need to, you know, get working on? Looks like we have some programs starting, especially right there. We have prisoners that are starting to actually get the help that they need with spiritual guidance, learning about Jesus's, and they're going to be learning about drugs and why they is bads is. But it looks like we have a new leaf turning. We're turning a new leaf on our prisoners, and they're going to become productive members of society once they get out. And we are going to have to add maybe a fence around here somewhere, because I know that sooner or later they're gonna realize that they're not tunneling into the grasslands. They're not tunneling outside the prison. They're gonna be tunneling into the common rooms where they're gonna be, you know, talking about, you know, drugs and whatnot. So maybe sometime down the road, if they begin escaping, if they, you know, if they look like they're about to escape from, you know, that side, then maybe we could, maybe we'll do that. And of course, we do need deployment, kind of going down through here. I don't know why I did that. There we go. My hand was kind of slipping. Really stupid, but here we go. Get some more patrol going down through here. Maybe some here as well. Have some going right through here, just to make sure that, you know, they're not doing anything stupid. Okay. Actually, let's take away that guy. Okay. And they might need to be put somewhere else because they might be suppressed. Not entirely sure, though. But we are going to need someone out in the yard to make sure that there's no gang brawls happening out here. So We're not going to assign a guard just yet because we have not weeded out any snitches from the yard, or well, from the minimum security and maximum security. But we are going to need to do something about this. Like, I don't know what this is. Let's go ahead and pause the game. Here we go. But yeah, here we go. Let's see this. Nobody here is a snitch. At least anything that I know of. I might have skipped over one or two guys. Huh. Oh well. Alright. But yeah, when we come back, guys, I think in the next episode we'll actually implement some classrooms in here. Here, let's see about these programs first. Oh, it does seem like people are actually, you know, using them, and they're actually getting into them. Alcoholics, group therapy, they could definitely use some of those. Alcoholics group therapy. Let's see here. Did I miss it? No? Here we go. Come on. Is anybody going to use it? No? I guess we have too many programs running so far. But we do need sometime down the road to accept a death row inmate, maybe two, if we need to. But yeah, we're probably only going to have one. We're going to only have one cell to suit one person. That's if we, you know, actually get into it. Let's see what the problem is here, because it does seem like it's not flowing correctly. It doesn't seem like the hot water heater is going towards it. But we are going to need a hot water boiler somewhere around here then. I think this will be okay right here. It'll be really stupid, but, you know, stupid's my middle name. So, get the electrical wiring coming across. You know, because either way we're gonna have, you know, all that kind of going through and kind of connected up. But we are gonna need capacitors before this thing does end up short-circuiting on us. So, get like 4 more in there. We have $9,000 to play with, so, oh boy. Seems like we have a, yeah, let's do another shakedown. Okay. Not sure what is going on throughout the prison now. It does seem like people are getting pissy because they're getting searched. I mean, that's just, you know, that's just how it is. I mean, I'm giving them really light punishments, too. Because I've been kind of lazy about that, though. I have been, you know, I haven't been giving them any lighter I mean, I've been giving them pretty light punishments. Like, I'm pretty sure my, oh, wait, yeah, my policy really only locked down in solitary, but for really short times. Like, I know in one of my prisons, I basically gave them a bunch of shit, and basically I raised the punishments. You know, if they double-crossed me, they tried escaping from a prison that they had basically everything to live, and a lot more than, you know, then why be nice to them? You know, they can rot in hell. Anyway, guys, when we come back, maybe start on death row. We're going to try to weed out snitches if we can, but I have not seen any yet, unfortunately. For them, you know, they have to make themselves known before they get killed. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me how I did, you know, tell me what you liked about the episode. It does seem like we have to get rid of these tunnels here. Let's do that. And I can't thank you guys enough for watching the video. Be sure to tune in for the next episode. You guys have a good one.